6 weeks. Okay. Um, I'll start on a very rare. Okay. Definitely have enough for that. No worries. Okay. Okay, so I'm able to make it within that time. Oh, okay. Am I able to recruit any in this 6 weeks? Give me a sec, my D&D Beyond isn't working. Okay. Okay, yeah, they can help, I guess. Okay. Um, I'm not sure. Can I make it up, or does it have to be with Indian? Make it up? Okay. Well, I don't know. I actually don't really have many ideas. Let me think of something real quickly. Uh, frog themed, of course. That's fine. Ooh, that would be good. Hold on. Yeah, give me a second. I got an idea. Something. I just need to grab something real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to try and make a frog ring. The said frog ring emits a holy aura, which kind of acts as a shield, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that works. If we just give my main character +4, the Teddies don't really need it. They have a really high AC anyway. Nice. Okay. There we go. Got higher AC. Right. Got it. Am I able to recruit any during this 6 weeks? Okay. So that's +6. Am I rolling my main character as well as my followers? Okay. 17. 14. That is a third, isn't it? 6. Wait, no, that's less. It should be 5. If I can do math. Rounded. So it's 16.
Math,
I did math wrong.
math, the bane of our existence.
5. Nice. $16.
Let me just check. Oh, for this being a D&D session, I forgot to. I'll just use this. So this will down to investigation. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was just for grayscale foot. This works. There we go. I'm just about to add the one. 9. Oh, my investigation. Uh, it's plus. Yeah, it's +0.
Okay. So this should be the perfect time to charge his Bastion, I think it was. Isn't he? Isn't that the quest we were supposed to get the gauntlets from at the start that we accepted? Okay, interesting. So we gotta be him to get a step closer out of here. Got it. So oh, we're all level 8. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll level up my character then. Um, right. Is there anything else I need to know before we, I guess, suppose go raid this bastion? No? Okay, then. Okay, that should be fine. I am a cleric of order. That's cool. Okay, so I guess we're ready to. Oh, very well.
No, I thought I think this might be a great time, like for like role play, like to introduce those flaws about Alexander. I texted you about. What do you think? What's your opinion on that? What? What?
He needs you to repeat.
Ah, my bad. I think now, like right before we go, this would be like some good times like role play, and like I could like I could bring in those flaws about Alexander. Uh, Alexander will Alexander will actually go to Gray Stuff and go, I know we haven't gotten along, but you know, team building is quite important. Much more important than most people think when it comes to battles as this one. Would you like to spend some time together?
Doing what exactly?
Oh, only my most favorite hobby, polishing things. I prefer to polish statues as it makes them shine more, but you can polish whatever you'd like.
Seems confused by this. Why you would spend so much time polishing something.
Because I like things when they're shiny.
Okay.
Would you like to join me on this?
Sorry, this is really funny to me because I'm polishing two sets of boots right now while talking to you. I'm, I'm not lying. Yeah, I may or may not be actually polishing right now. Oh, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
It was
Would you
definitely.
would you like to polish stuff? Well, yeah, I'm one step ahead. However, yeah.
Uh,
Um, yeah, I guess we're just in front of the bastion, right? Okay. 500. Oh, oh. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
also, yeah, also, Chris, I was when I said like times like roleplay, I was like more like thinking like uh I could mention those flaws to a Grace Cuff, like an actual like robot. So yeah, but, so yeah, while Alexander's polishing, he goes to Grace Cuff and goes, "No, we're not that different, you and I, really. We're both priests who love to worship our gods. But there is one thing that I do notice is different between you and I. I'm actually quite flawed for someone who's so worshipping of my god. Like, did you know that I actually had a family up in the surface world? Ones who aren't condemned.
oh, did you know?
Yes, I'm actually quite conflicted on the matter with them. On one hand, there's nothing more that I want to see them again. But on the other hand, that would mean pushing them to this awful place. You know what I mean?
Well, once I'm done with this place, it won't be so awful, so maybe they'll come down and visit.
I was talking about being in hell. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that would, pretty sure that would mean wishing my family goes to hell. Ah, okay.
We haven't really
But yeah,
discussed where Nura actually lives. He just lives everywhere.
yeah, and you'll end off like this whole spiel just. Also, I do find it quite comical that you are mainly a cleric and you do wage war on these places, and yet I'm mainly a warlock and I don't really do the whole war thing. Kind of funny, no?
Well, we believe that when the great frog Anura was born, he had to fight off a bunch of giant evil frog spirits that have tried to terrorize him for all these years. So it is only in our nature to fend off the evil.
Ah,
Yes, but he has been converted to the good side. Oh well.
and and tend this off, Grace Cuff. Do you mind sparing my humble church from your possible reign? I know it's not really what you agree with, but it's all I really have. I've wi- I've spent most of my entire life worshipping this god. I preferred it not all crumble in one night.
Maybe.
Thank you. I mean, I suppose that's good enough. All right, let's go.
Um, would you say those eggs would have hatched by now? Uh, I have. Okay. Okay. So, let me grab my calculator. Hold on. And I'll just, do this real quick.
I am currently struggling. Okay, I'll probably bring about. I'll bring about. Oh, okay, that's 550.
Okay,
But
all of my men is 592. Yep,
By the way, do we get like a long rest before this?
I hope so.
By the way, Grace Cup, while you were gone, Alexander got the absolute crap beat out of him,
Did he?
and it ended with him getting tripped and falling down the stairs.
Of course it did.
I believe I was left on 5 HP after that. It was comical. All right.
Damn, damn. Oh, wait, so,
I described it as that scene from Jujutsu Kaisen of Mahito just getting jumped by Itadori and Nanami.
uh, okay.
And then when it was finally my turn, after I got back up after being down, I disengaged, trying to go with the party, and and he hit the opportunity attack. So I decided to ask Chris if I could just have it as he trips and one of the mercenaries trips Alexander, and Alexander falls down the stairs. Ooh, nice.
Damn. That's a lot of motorcycles.
But of course, how else am I supposed to take my 5 motorcycle? How else am I supposed to take my 5 motorcyclist churchgoers on a walk? This one I named after my daughter.
Mirror shined.
I also typically use it as a I also use it as a flashlight sometimes.
Oh, I wish my boots looked like that. So, uh, before. Oh, hold on. Let me get on elbow so I don't keep doing this. This big dude up there. Uh, where? Okay. God, I'm. Oh, okay. So where are we now? Okay. Uh, I have the well. Oh, okay. I have the frog behemoth, which I assume would be outside, or unless he's in here. Either one. Okay. I did have the high priest Rhodey, but I don't know where he is. Okay, let me. Yeah, can you send that to me, or I'll just look it up. Yeah, and I have the two true followers, which I think I have the stat blocks for still. Yep.
However, that's why we got that frog behemoth. You almost destroyed my most valuable coffee beans, but I've forgiven you now. Mostly. Cocoa beans? Where did you get those? We didn't even grow them anywhere near here. This is hell.
Oh.
This is hell. How did you manage to get that? Well, sir, I just stopped by throwing different dimensions. You could do that this entire time? Yes. Okay. What? Do
Oh
mortals
god.
get like what do mortals get like gifts every December 25th there or something? Ridiculous. Yeah. The power of comedy in a D&D game, everybody. Be able to change the story by just making one joke.
Um, none that I can think of. Yeah, I have a few moves up my sleeve I'll pull later, but I'll keep it all good for
Hey,
now.
hey, if you'd like, I actually do have an idea for like an Oswald token picture. If you'd like, I do actually have an idea for a Roswell token picture. If you'd like. All right, this should be easy. If you know this character's name, you'll get the joke. Yeah, every time you've said Roswell, I've always thought of this character. Yeah. My best friend. And
Okay.
ready? Alright, I got a 14.
Hold on, I forgot my initiative. That's 3. Yep. Ah, yeah, sure. We'll go spear.
Nice.
I got 21. Anyone? Okay. Okie dokie. I'm going to try and plead with him to just hand over the gauntlets.
The best move anyone can do. Beg for mercy.
Ah. Um. Nate, what was this guy's name? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Azador there, buddy old pal. What would you say about just handing over those gauntlets so we don't have to do this bloodshed? Well, that's the thing, nothing. It's a result for this no longer more bloodshed, you see. We don't have to fight. Aren't you a gambling man? Well, then you know. Wow. Wow, buddy. It's
You
quite
think
a
if I
lot of quite a lot of soldiers there, huh?
you think if I offer my soul, then Brookie will get into a property debate with him? Ah, there goes my scamming plan. I know his whole idea was just to scam him. Hmm.
Okay, so I guess you're not that willing to get rid of these gauntlets to stop this bloodshed. He's really not willing, is he? Yes, particularly this one, the Holy Anura will claim it in his name. Yes, what about it? Alright, there is no time for reasoning. You have obviously chosen war, and I will now murder you.
Okay, Grace, let's calm down. There might be an easier way to solve this, but now please cut in with him insulting Rookie. On second thought, let's put his head on a spike and travel him around the world.
I second that. Okay. Do I still get my action? Oh, wonderful. Hold on. We will be finding my new spells. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, level 4 spells. Look at my inventory. Um, I am going to use the what's it called? Cube of Force. So the Cube of Force has 36 charges altogether. It's a cube, so whenever you press one of the sides, it has like numbers on it. So one face has one, two face has two. These all recommend charges. And you have. I'll be able to just take a picture of it and put it on Discord of what the faces do. If it was send, take a sweet maritime sending. I can do both. I've sent it out general, but we'll do both if it sends quicker. But it's not wanting to send. I don't know why. So back to the one I want to do is the fifth face, which nothing can pass through the barrier. Walls, floors, and ceilings can pass through at your discretion. So basically, each Nothing. Just says nothing. Oh, it finally said. So that's what the cube force does with its phases and charges, like gases, wind, and fog, non-living matter. It depends how many charges you want to use of the cube. Yeah, so if I do the fifth one, which is 5 charges, nothing can pass through the barrier. Yep. It's a wall this time. I gotta make it a wall. How do I eat? It doesn't
I'll be
actually
right
say
back.
how big I can make it, I don't think. Oh, 15 feet. 15 feet, 15 feet. Yeah. We'll just do it right wherever the tool is. Actually, if I grab pointer, like right by here. Actually, these devils. So I'm right by here. Yes, across 15 feet. I think it's just a cube, just a square, unless I make it a cube. So this is just a wall, so it's a singular cube width. Neat. Alright, yep, that's my turn. Okie dokie. I totally planned for this. No! The most iconic spell!
I don't. Ice cuff. I don't think he cares how big the room is.
Fireball. Yeah. Fireball. Wonder how long you're gonna spend shining these boots. Fireball.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation. Oh!
Oh, that was a BBE. That was this guy commanding his. Yeah.
Damn. Right. So just move it. Yep. Oh my god, I have so many stat blocks to use now. Holy shit. Oh, where is the stat block? There it is. We have. It's Dex, isn't it? The what? Where exactly are you casting it? Okay, those people. So one teddy fails. One of the teddies fail. Let's do the frog hemoth. Roll a d20 plus 1. 15, which also fails. Yep, that's YouTube. What are those guys? They are whatchamacallits? Yeah, what was the stat block for the true followers? Let me go back in the chat and find it. Oh, is it? Okay. #21! Okay, so they take half damage. They have 21 hit points. Fireball. Okay. Minions!
I wonder if he to steal them.
Tonight,
Watch out,
tonight
he's
we
going to steal the
steal
moon.
the moon!
Yeah.
Love it. Love the pitchfork. Gotta say, big fan. I have like a fail safe. I'm just waiting to use.
Oh boy, I hope I do not die. Famous last words.
You won't
I think we can
die.
actually. I think we can actually win this. I believe in it. Die. No! Like
Oh,
at one point, he stands directly for Alexander's gut, and Alexander just, in an almost cartoony fashion, bends his spine out of the way. But like it's always a natural. In fact, even after he does, he's like, "How did I do that?" Ah, my lord and savior, ever the so generous. Let's hope my spine is fine. Let's hope this won't. Let's hope this won't activate any scoliosis in the near future. Oh, does 20 hit me? Yes, it does. Hmm. All right. Ooh.
Ooh, there we go.
Uki has blessed the dice. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Hello? Or
I can hear it.
good.
All right. Well, I'll probably start with Roswell, uh, going behind the wall just to make sure he doesn't get hit by anything. Okay. And let's go this one because then that way he can hit without, you know, hitting me. Like with
15 foot.
Okay. Okay. Well, would it be? Well, would I be in the way? Yeah, I'd probably be in the way of the attack. So this, I mean, would that count as being able to attack there? Would I be able to attack? Yeah. Hmm.
Hi. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would go ahead and cast Banish. Ooh. Good job, Roswell! I knew you could do it. My bestest friend in the entire church. No offense, everybody.
who did you
Right.
banish?
The boss is big time.
What? Oh, the boss's
The
champion.
boss, like, yeah.
Right.
All right. So these two are also people I control, correct? These two are also people I control, correct? These two people inside the, or two people on top of the wall. All right. Ah, you're devils. Nice. Well, do I have any? Well, wait, now, do I have any other people I controlled that would have any turns to do things like?
Okay.
Alright. What do I do next? That's obviously it for Roswald's turn. Uh, I think that might be it. Yeah. Alright. So who else do I control? I'm sorry, do you mind like pointing them out to me or every time because I think these three are Grace Cuffs, and I'm pretty sure these two are also Grace Cuffs.
Yep.
All right. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't. So, pretty sure that's it for all my subordinates can do, and I'm pretty sure then it would go on to my turn. Wait a second, Grace
Pardon?
Cuff. Yes.
You talking to?
Chris, who are you talking to? Chris. Okay,
Yep.
just want to make sure. All right, that's it.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say? What are all these items that are on these pedestals? I think you know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Give me a taste of the specifics. Okay, well, all of my soldiers are just gonna immediately try and grab that, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, where more like square was the uh champion banished on? I want them to like kind of surround the square, or like where he was banished. Yeah, okay. Um, the frog behemoth and the true followers are just gonna try and surround that as well. The frog behemoth is trying to get there at least, not so much the followers. Uh, not really. We're just gonna try and you know what? I'm not gonna actually have them attack. I'm gonna have them like, if it makes sense, just to retreat back and try and guard that square in case the banishment just doesn't work. That's what.
Just imagine as soon as this guy reappears, he just gets jumped immediately.
That's the plan.
Just all right. I'm finally out of that hell show.
Uh, Bearded Devils, they can just.
I mean, if you want, you could probably guard Roswell since he is concentrating on banishing the main guy, so
Give me one
if he
second, I'll
gets
be back.
attacked. Alrighty. So, Grace Cuff, have you ever heard of Dispatch, that game?
Yeah, okay, so the Bearded Devils are gonna protect Roswell.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else I can do?
I can only really imagine how hard Grace Cuff would have laughed when he saw Alexandra fall down the stairs. Yeah,
Okay. Yep. Bye.
it's also getting really close to my actual birthday.
It's
It's
also
on the
getting very close to Remembrance Day.
uh, talking to me. Or oh, whatever you'd like, honestly. Surprise me. Yes, I do actually. Nice. It's on the 18th. All right. Well,
Okay.
it was really fun today.
Yep. You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Ta-da.